please?
I don't think they have though.
Go ahead, girl.
Ryan.
The Eagles have won.
Color guard approach. Where's what red is going to be? Color guard post the colors. Here's the flag. What? Hey. See, what is the flag?
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
He's going to go next. Color guard, honor your flag. Mom, let's go with this hat. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I know how to do this. Yeah, I go to Grandpa.
I don't know how easy it's going to be, but we're going to try to unveil a plaque in the lobby. So gather around as close as you can, and we'll have to add lib for some of us. The Precious Little said here, but we're going to unveil a plaque that's given to the city from the benevolence of the architect, Brunton Architects. So where?
Outside. Are they outside?
I see a name tag. Why don't you come in and then do the unveiling?
Sure.
You want to do the honors, Tom? Sure. Whenever you're ready. We're ready. Congratulations.
Right here. Wow. Outstanding.
Enough?
Yep, I'm scheduled to do a portion of the remarks downstairs, but with this fabulous turnout, we weren't going to all sit or be able to see or hear. And so I'd like to introduce Tim Oranger. Tim is with Brunton and Associates. He was one of the architects that worked on this project and was here almost every week, helping to take it from plans to what you're standing in today. Tim?
Thank you. Well, I have to apologize, I'm not an architect, so. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Tim Oranger. I'm with Brunton Architects and Engineers. My role at Brunton is a project manager. And so again, I was here on a weekly basis throughout the design process and then through to the construction. There are many other employees at our firm as well that were instrumental on the project. We have a couple here scattered around in the back. I didn't see where Beth went. But we're very thankful to have been a part of the project. The City Hall project had been discussed for several years before we got involved. The city had determined that there was a need for new City Hall space and a space to be allotted for the Victoria branch of the Carver County Library. The building that we're standing in tonight provides a solution to those needs. The city offices comprise almost 5,600 square feet of office space, conference areas, and the council chambers you're in. The library space is about 4,500 square feet, and each of these functions shares kind of the common space in the lobby. Some of the key features of the building include the passenger elevator on the outside here to provide accessibility to this floor, an abundance of windows to provide natural lighting and to provide a view of the lake. The council chamber was designed for technology features, and if you look around, that's kind of built into this design. There's private offices for city staff and room for additional staff so the city staff can grow. Brunton Architects and Engineers is proud to have been a part of the project, and we trust that the community will appreciate the updated city offices and the new library space. Our thanks go out to the City Council for engaging our firm for design services. We'd also like to thank city staff who spent their time with us assisting throughout the design process. Their input was crucial in making the project a success. And finally, we'd like to thank Stahl Construction. And I saw Leroy and Dale and Ha are here. Just wave there from the back. They were the construction manager on the project. And then I'd also like to thank the other major contractors who were involved. And John is here from Ram Construction. John, do you have anyone else with you tonight?
Nope, it's just me.
Widener Mechanical.
You're enough.
Anyone here from Widener? I didn't see. Widener Mechanical, Lake Town Electric, Olson Construction, and Viking Automatic Sprinklers. Any representatives of those tonight? Well, they're not represented, but a great thank you to them as well. They did a great job on the project, and we're all very excited now that the community gets to enjoy the facility. So congratulations.
Thanks to Brunton. Thanks to Brunton and the rest of the team. I'll have a little bit more to say about that in a minute, but next we will cut a ribbon. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. The first time we were in this, when the dais was set up and we had a chance to look at it, I had the feeling that you can about to see the top of my head and I can see about the top of your head, but I'm told it's better than that. So we won't send it back. Before we officially open tonight's City Council meeting, the first in our new City Hall, I would like to issue a special welcome to the audience in attendance and those who will later watch this on tape. Residents of Victoria, welcome to your new City Hall. It's been a long time coming. Our former City Hall was originally a firehouse built 60-plus years ago. It suffered from many shortcomings, including a lack of necessary space, and a number of physical deficiencies, including the presence of potentially harmful petroleum odors. Victoria also needed a new public works facility. Both buildings had long ago outlived their usefulness. Both are an embarrassment. Victoria needed a new City Hall. Victoria also needed a new public works facility. Victoria's professional staff deserve better. Victoria's residents deserve better. How did we get here? Recognizing that the need was critical, the current city council decided to pursue both significant needs simultaneously, a new public works facility and a new city hall, and began exploring alternative solutions. The new public works building on Bavaria Road is now complete and open to serve the residents of Victoria, but tonight we focus on the city hall. A number of potential options in terms of location, size, configuration, and cost were evaluated. We also began discussions with the county to include a digitally focused public library, a feature that residents made clear was important. At the same time, it would also provide strategically important expansion space for future city growth. Throughout the process, there were two overriding goals. One was to enhance the role of downtown as an attractive destination while maintaining its small town charm. The second was to do so at a reasonable cost. Throughout the entire process, the council kept a sharp focus on the taxpayers' interest. Controlling costs was a key consideration. After much study and debate, the council agreed on this downtown location on Steger Lake, and a two-story, 12,000 square foot facility with the city taking the top floor where we're sitting today, and a new public library occupying the first floor. But there's more. As part of the transaction that resulted in this facility, two new privately developed commercial tax-paying buildings totaling 15,000 to 18,000 square feet were approved, one for an otherwise empty, blighted site next to the post office in downtown, and one which is now fully complete and fully leased next door. Victoria is a special community, and while we are predominantly a residential community, our downtown plays a significant role in our daily life. It ultimately helps to define our city. With the new City Hall Public Library, we have added an attractive new destination and done so at a minimal financial impact to our residents. There are many who deserve heartfelt thanks for important contributions that made this outcome possible. Thanks to Brunton Architects for a cost-effective, operationally efficient design. Thanks to Stahl Construction for managing the construction process and meeting tight schedule and cost constraints. Thanks to the county for their support and commitment to the public library that will celebrate a grand opening on March 7th. Thanks to current and former staff members whose professionalism and expertise is unrivaled. This includes former city manager Don Nero and former community development director Holly Krepp, who led the initial project definition efforts. It certainly includes current city manager Lori Hokanen and the current staff that managed the process across the finish line. Thanks to Tara Guerin and her Focus Engineering team who oversaw the project from beginning to end. Thanks to Kelly Grinnell for the precise financial analysis and creative financing approach that minimized the financial impact to Victoria's taxpayers. Thanks to Ann Meinke, who oversaw the successful completion of the new public works facility. Thanks to Jenny Patch for coordinating logistics. Is she even here now? She's running around all afternoon. So thanks to Jenny for coordinating the logistics and new high-tech audio-visual capabilities built into the building, and to Jessica Bisey for overseeing the final furniture and design components. Thanks to former council members who supported this project and to former mayors Jerry Schmid, Jerry Bone, Mary Mavison, and Mary Hirschberger-Toon for their enthusiastic support throughout this process. Thanks to current council members for their commitment to this project and the countless hours devoted to making this facility a reality. And I'm going to repeat that, countless hours devoted to making this facility a reality. And finally, thanks to the residents of Victoria who have stood behind us and supported this project from the beginning. Victoria, this is your city hall. In conclusion, it was 100 years ago in 1915 that Victoria officially became a city. This year, 2015, we celebrate the city's 100th anniversary. As we start the next 100 years, residents can do so with the confidence that with their two new facilities, their city, Victoria, is now a real city. Thank you all for coming. We look forward to the next 100 years. Thank you. It's now just a test. Can everybody hear me all right? Would you be back?
No, we hear you just fine.
Thanks, Mike. I'd invite now anybody else from the audience or on the council that would like to make some comments or have something to say. Jim?
First and foremost, I'd like to thank the citizens of Victoria for their overwhelming support for these facilities. Without you, this would not have happened. Secondly, staff. There we go. There we go. Staff, both previous staff members, former staff members, and current staff members for their hard work and dedication to bring this across the finish line. And Mayor Hershberger-Thun and Mayor O'Connor for their leadership and vision to bring these projects to fruition, as well as the council members today for their support in bringing it to completion. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
I'd like to echo the thanks to all the many people who made this possible. If I had been a better historian, I probably would have realized that this was going to open on the year of our 100th anniversary. And I can't think of a better way to kick off the next 100 years than by opening a facility or two facilities that will really make it possible for us to grow into the largest city in Carver County, and to, as we triple or quadruple in our geographic area, and to continue through those facilities to provide the kind of quality of services that all of you have come to expect. So thank you again for all your support.
We haven't heard from the county. Would someone from the county like to?
I'll defer to Commissioner Work.
We are in my district, the good part of it. Just congratulations. I know these are tough decisions. We watched in Chanhassen a couple of times, and we're trying to get a new city hall and more space. And but congratulations. I did bring a leaky wet pipe and a pocket full of silverfishes to screw around so I can. Congrats.
Thank you, Tom. Anybody from the audience like to make a comment? Feel free.
Thank you.
I heard a thank you from the back. Jim, thank you. Again, you've heard it echoed here a couple of times. This isn't our building, this is your building. The citizens of Victoria own this structure, and they're gonna, hopefully it's gonna be occupied for the next 50, 60 years. So thank you again all for coming. I understand the Girl Scouts are gonna, we have cake to eat. And it's about 6 o'clock. We'll plan to start the regular city council meeting, which I'm sure you'll all want to stay for. But we start that promptly at 6:30. But for now, thank you for coming and have some cake.
Jen, you want this picture?